Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we will start components of a transformed vector. That how can we have components of a transformed vector? Suppose that we have a vector A and tensor T. We want to calculate the components of vector B, and what is B? B is equal to T of A, that T acts on A and result is vector B. Now we know that what are the components of A, but we want to know that what are the components of B after transformation when T acts on A. Now we will calculate the components of this vector B with the help of the components of vector A and the components of tensor T. Suppose that we have the components of vector A with respect to bases E1, E2, E3, A1, A2, A3. That A1, A2, A3 are the components of A with respect to these basis vectors. So we can write this as A is equal to A1 E1 plus A2 E2 plus A3 E3. A1 A2 A3 are the basically the components of vector A, coefficients of E1, coefficients of E2, coefficients of E3. Now what is B? Now we will apply T on this vector A and we will get B. B is equal to T of A is equal to T as it is, tensor as it is, and we will use value of A, form of A here, as we are seeing that T is tensor, so it is linear, so we can write this as A1 T1 plus A2 T2 plus A3 T3. A1 A2 A3, these are the scalars. Now basically what we want to do, we have to calculate B1 B2 B3. These are the components of vector B. No, we have the B is in the form of this equation 2, that B is equal to A1 TE1 plus A2 TE2 plus A3 TE3. And you know that if you have a vector, suppose V is equal to V1 E1 plus V2 E2 plus V3 E3, and if you want to calculate V1 V2 V3 components of vector V, then what will you do? You will simply take the dot product of this vector V with E1 to get V1, and to get V2 you will take dot product with E2, similarly with dot product with E3 to get V3. So similarly, if you want to calculate B1, then your B1 first component of vector B will be equal to E1 dot B, simply E1 dot B. Now what is B? B is this. So you can write E1 dot this, E1 dot this. Then you can write E1 dot A1 TE1 plus E1 dot A2 TE2 plus E1 dot A3 TE3. Now A1 is scalar, so we can take this out and we can write A1 into E1 dot TE1, because E1 is a vector and TE1 is also a vector. So dot product will be between two vectors, they are E1 and TE1. So A1, so we can write A1 into E1 dot TE1 plus similarly A2 will be outside, E1 dot TE2 and A3 into E1 dot TE3. Now this is your B1. Now what is B2? To calculate B2, we will simply take the dot product of vector B with E2. So we can write simply E2 dot B. So it would be A1 into A, we will write E2 dot this. Then we can write E2 dot this plus E2 dot plus E2 dot this, and again we will write this as we have written in this equation, a1 outside e2 dot te1 plus e2 dot te2 plus e2 dot te3. Similarly, we will write b3, and your b3 will be in this form: a1 e3 dot e1 plus a3 a2 into e3 dot te2 plus a3 into e3 dot te3. Now you will make use of equation 2b 2.2, which is actually Tij equals to Ei dot Tej. If you remember, Tij equals to Ei dot Tej. So E1 dot Te1 will be T11, E1 dot Te2 will be T12, and E1 dot Te3 will be T13. Similarly, E2 dot Te1 will be T21, this would be T22, this would be T23, this is T31, this is T32, and this is T33. Now this is the form of B1, this is B2, and this is B3. A1, A2. No, you can obtain this system which has three equations, b1, b2, b3, from 2 by putting the values of Te1 first, A1 into Te1. What is Te1? Te1 is equal to, go to your previous lecture, T11 E1 plus T21 E2 plus T31 E3 instead of Te1, then use Te2, then use Te3, and then when you will take dot product of B with E1, you will have this. You will have this. And when you will take dot product with E2, you will have this. Then you will have B3. So either you can do with as this or you can do as I have said another way, that directly use value of T1, T2, T3, and then take the dot product with respect to E1, with respect to E2, with respect to E3. First dot product will give you B1, second will give you B2, and third will give you B3. Now we can write this into matrix form. We can write this as B1, B2, B3. Simply this is the matrix form. And if you will, that you can go back from here simply, and you can get this T1 A1, T11 A1 plus T12 A2 plus T13 A3, and that is B1, B2, and B3. Now this can be written as matrix B, matrix T, and matrix A. Now with the help of this, you can simply get the B1, B2, and B3, the components of transformed vector. No, this is what we have done without any indicial notations. Now we can obtain this thing with the help of indicial notation. So if you want to do like this, that you want to use the indicial notation, then what you will do, first you will write your A as AI EI. This is the indicial notation for your vector A. This is this one. A is equal to A1 E1 plus A2 E2 plus A3 E3. This can be written as A is equal to AI EI. AI EI. Now what you have to do, you have to take TA. you have to take the transformation, that you will apply the transformation. This is TA, which is actually B, and TA equals to T of EI, and as AI scalars, so we can write this as AI TEI. No, what we will do, no, when we can write instead of TEI equals to TJI if you remember that TEI equals to TJI. This is also from your previous lecture. TEI is equal to TJI. It will be used here, and you will have AI TJI. No, any kth component of vector B will be equal to BK equals to B dot EK, as I have said. V dot EI equals to VI, any ith component of V. Here we are using K instead of I because we have already used I here. So BK equals to B dot EK. So it would be equal to, B will be TA dot EK, and TA will be equal to this AI, and instead of this TEI we have this TJIEJ dot EK, this EK. No, this is scalar, these are also components scalars, so dot will be EJ dot EK. So you have only EJ dot EK. No, EJ dot EK is equal to delta JK if you remember. No, here we have dummy index J first at first position, so it will be equal to AI TKI. So BK is equal to TKI AI. So this is any kth component of vector B. If K is 1, then you will have B1, which will be this B1, then B2 and B3. This is with the help of indicial notation, that you can also obtain the components of transformed vector in the form of indicial notation here, as we have done here. As it is written here, that this is the indicial notation of this 2B 3.1a, which is this simply indicial notation containing 3 equations basically. No, we have seen that B is equal to TA. It corresponds to matrix equation of exactly the same form, that is matrix B is equal to T matrix and A matrix. And this is why it is so, because we have used the convention TE1 equals to T11 plus T21 plus T31, and TE2 equals to T21E1 plus T22 plus T32E3, and similarly TE3 equals to T313E1 plus T23E2 plus T33E3. But if we have adopted the convention this TE1 equals to T11E1 plus T12E2 instead of T21, which we have adopted, but if we adopt it like this, then we have this form: B is equal to transpose of matrix T into A for the tensorial equation B is equal to TA, which would not be as natural. This would also be true but not natural, because here we have B is equal to TA and matrix form is matrix B equal to T matrix and A matrix. But if we are using this convention, then we will have for this thing matrix B is equal to transpose of T and A. No, we have two examples to find the components of transformed vector. No, if your vector t, your tensor t, which is transforming the base vector as te1 like this, te2 and te3, then what would be the components? What would be the components of transformed vector? And which is the vector which is being transformed? This is the vector which is being transformed, that we have to calculate ta. What would be ta? No, simply what we have to do, we have this a and we need only t, because we know that we have to use this equation. B, this is the vector which we have to calculate, and this is tensor t, and this is vector a which is given, which is being transformed. Now what is t? T is simply 2 minus 6 4, 3 4 minus 1 minus 2 minus 2 1 2. This is a. Simply you will multiply this and you will get 2 5 8 2 e1 plus 5 a2 plus t 8 e3. Is simple. That simply you need t. Sum of tensors. This is not the part of today's lecture. No example for this. Second example for the transformed components of transformed vector. Now components of a transformed vector. This is second example. That suppose we have tensor t, and this tensor transforming any vector a into this form. T is equal to m cross a, where m is equal to e1 plus e2. Now what we have to do, we have to do that. How does this tensor t transform the vector this? Now first we need t. How can we calculate t, matrix of t? We need te1, te2, te3. A, instead of a we have e1, m instead of m it is given that e1 plus e2 cross e1. This would be e1 cross e1 0, e2 cross e1 minus e3, and te1 equals to minus e3. Similarly this te2, and similarly te2 will be e3, and similarly te3 will be this, and your t is this. Now simply t into 1 2 3, t into, this is t and this is given vector b, this is 3 minus 3, and this is the transformed vector 3 1 minus 3 2 plus e3. You can also get directly this by using the value of b directly here, that we have given that t is equal to m cross a, using m e1 plus e2, and instead of a you have e1 plus e2 plus 3 e3, that your t will transform b into, with the help of this m cross a, that is e1 plus e2 cross this b, and you will get the same result. Similarly you have to do this. If t is equal to this, m and n is given, find c, where b is this, t is equal to m into a dot n. What this is m and this is n, a dot n into m. And also do the exercise of this chapter. Thank you so much.